In a small town nestled among rolling hills, a majestic oak tree stood tall in the center of the park. Children laughed and played beneath its sprawling branches, their faces beaming with joy. Little Sarah and her friends would spend countless hours climbing its sturdy limbs, swinging from its lower boughs, and collecting acorns that littered the ground. The tree's dense canopy provided a welcome respite from the scorching summer sun, and its sweet fruits were a delightful treat for the youngsters. As the seasons changed, so did the children's lives. They grew taller, their interests shifted, and the once beloved tree faded into the background of their bustling lives. The laughter that once echoed through its leaves became a distant memory, replaced by the silence of neglect. Years passed and the town evolved. The park where the old oak stood became less frequented, overshadowed by newer, more modern attractions. The tree's branches sagged under the weight of time, its bark weathered and cracked. It stood alone, a silent sentinel watching as the world moved on without it. One crisp autumn day, an elderly man with a cane hobbled into the park. His wrinkled face bore the marks of a life well lived, but his eyes held a glimmer of recognition as they fell upon the old oak. With slow, deliberate steps, he made his way towards the tree, each movement a struggle against the limitations of age. As he approached, a gust of wind rustled through the leaves, as if the tree was welcoming an old friend. The man reached out a trembling hand and placed it on the rough bark, closing his eyes as memories flooded back. In that moment, the man was transported back to his childhood. He saw himself as a young boy, carefree and full of life. Swinging from the very branches that now creaked above him, he remembered the taste of the sweet acorns, the feeling of cool shade on a hot day, and the sound of his friends' laughter echoing through the park. Overwhelmed by emotion, the old man's legs began to give way. But as he started to fall, he felt the tree's presence supporting him. Its roots seemed to shift, creating a natural seat at its base. The man eased himself down, leaning back against the sturdy trunk. As he sat there, catching his breath, he realized that the tree had given him its final gift, a place to rest, to reminisce, and to find peace. The old oak, though aged and worn, had never forgotten the joy it once brought to the children who played beneath its boughs. As the sun began to set, casting a golden glow across the park, the old man slowly rose to his feet. He patted the tree's trunk gently, a silent thank you for its unwavering presence and generosity. As he turned to leave, he noticed a young family entering the park, their children's eyes wide with wonder as they spotted the magnificent oak. The old man smiled, knowing that the tree's legacy would continue. He realized that true friendship and love, like the roots of the old oak, run deep and endure through the ages. The tree had taught him a valuable lesson, that even in our twilight years, we have the capacity to give, to support, and to bring joy to others. As he walked away, the man's heart was light. He understood that the most precious gifts are not always tangible, but are found in the memories we create, the connections we forge, and the quiet moments of peace we share with the world around us. The old oak tree, steadfast and giving until the end, had imparted this wisdom, a final, priceless gift to those who took the time to listen and remember.